What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Hit the like button, y'all come in. Gotta give y'all some news real quick. Jrue Holiday just got traded, y'all. Jrue Holiday just got traded for Anfernee Simons. That's breaking news. I'm finna pull up the content so y'all can see. Let's break this trade down real quick. Smash the like button, y'all come in. And no, it's not breaking news. This is not a drill, man. This is real news, real breaking news. Absolutely, absolutely. This is real news. Jrue Holiday just got traded to Portland. According to Shams, Celtics remain engaged in trade talks involving multiple players. Yes, sir. Y'all come in, hit the like button. Let's break this down real quick. I ain't gonna be in here long. Yes, sir. This is not fake news. Jrue Holiday have been traded to back to Portland. That's the crazy thing about it. Back to Portland. If y'all remember, Milwaukee traded him to Portland, and Portland traded him to the Celtics for Malcolm Brogdon. Okay, give me a sec. Gonna come. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Tune into the stream, man. What's good? What's good? As you can see right here, here's the news right here. Jrue Holiday, according to Shams. This is Ashley Shams. Boston Celtics traded Jrue Holiday to the Portland Trail Blazers for Anfernee Simons and 2 second-round picks. Yes, sir. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Man, this is crazy. Now, look, we talked about this. We knew Jrue Holiday was on the move. We knew they were going to trade Jrue Holiday. But for Anfernee Simons, now you're not going to have Jason Tatum next season. You get a young player like Anfernee Simons, man, this is actually kind of big. I mean, the Celtics got younger, and Anfernee Simons is a very talented player, man. A very talented player. This is some people think Jrue Holiday is on a decline. Some people think Jrue Holiday is on the decline already. So by them getting rid of Jrue Holiday, who's gonna be 35 years old, they went out there and got a young Anfernee Simons, a 20-point scorer. Man, this is a nice trade right here. And the draft is in 2 days. You're gonna see a lot of teams be aggressive. There's a lot of teams on the phone right now. The Boston Celtics, this is something they wanted to do. As you can see right here, Bobby Marks, the salaries go out. We got Anfernee Simons, 25.9, 27.7. It's gonna be an unrestricted free. He's gonna be an unrestricted free agent 2026. The Celtics get off the combined $72 million owed to Jrue Holiday in 2026-27. The projected $40 million in luxury tax, basically, and tax saving in 2025-26. And they 18 in this trade right here gets the Boston Celtics $18 million below the second apron. Because of course, I mean, you're not gonna have your best player. And according to Shams, he says the Portland Trail Blazers makes an aggressive move to reacquire Holiday. See, again, I just talked about that. They brought Holiday back. So now my question is this. Are they going to keep Jrue Holiday or are they going to trade him again? I can see them trade him again. There's some veteran teams out there that's going to make a playoff run. They may want Jrue Holiday. And we saw what the Celtics did. The Celtics traded Malcolm Brogdon to get Jrue Holiday, and they won a championship. This is huge for the. I think this trade worked out for both teams, y'all. I think the Celtics, they wanted to get below the second apron because they know they're not going to be able to. It's really going to be a lost season. Yeah, they're going to go out there and compete every single night. They're going to make the playoffs, but they know they got no chance winning the championship without Jason Tatum. But getting off of Jrue Holiday and getting a young up and coming, a really good scorer, and Anfernee Simons to go along with Jaylen Brown and the return of Jason Tatum within year 2026. Not bad. It looks like they're gonna keep Derek White for now. Looks like it. But it feels like to me Jrue Holiday is gonna get rerouted somewhere else. This is what it feels like. It feels like he's gonna get rerouted to another team. I just don't see him being in Portland. Jrue Holiday is a veteran. He wants to be on the veteran team. Now, unless you tell me that he's not going anywhere, he's going to stay in Portland, I can see him get rerouted again. But this is a very shocking trade. Not because Jrue Holiday got traded, because we knew Drew was going to get traded. It's shocking because Anfernee Simons got traded this time. I didn't see this one coming. And Portland, they got a lot of young talent, a lot of young guards, Scoot Henderson. You had Anfernee Simons. You got some young, cheap talent on their team. But they got rid of Anfernee Simons, though. They let me know they really didn't want to pay him. They really didn't want to pay him. Clippers, what we doing, Clippers? I think the Clippers, I would not be surprised if the Clippers got Jrue Holiday. I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers looking at Jalen Green. Jalen Green, young talent. Like, and y'all know I'm not the biggest Jalen Green, but I can see why they'll probably look at Jalen Green and say, you know what? What it would cost to get Jalen Green? Now, I don't want Jalen Green, but you get what I'm saying, though. Like, I won't be surprised if the Clippers look at a guy like Jrue Holiday. Now, I saw Law Murray and a couple other Clipper insiders said they looking at championship caliber players like Jrue Holiday. I mean, what y'all think? Do y'all want to see the Clippers go after Jrue Holiday? What y'all thinking? I mean, I wouldn't mind. I like Jrue Holiday. I think James Harden, Kawhi, they need another player on their team like a Jrue Holiday. They bring championship, pedigree, IQ, defense. I wouldn't mind it. I would not mind at all. But I'll be surprised if Portland keep him. I really would. I really would be surprised. Now, the Portland Trail Blazers. The Portland Trail Blazers also, it's kind of crazy. So the Celtics traded Jrue, and they got 2 second-round picks in return. Now, a lot of these teams, look, those second-round picks are becoming very viable. These next 2 drafts, I think GMs are high on these next 2 drafts. Now, I don't know which draft picks. I don't know if they're for this year, for next year, but I know second-round picks are becoming very viable to these teams, There's a lot of good talent in the second round, so we'll see how that goes, man. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to this off season. Wednesday can't come. It can't come fast enough. I'm looking forward to Wednesday because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a couple trades go on. He said, "What do y'all mean, Steph Curry?" He said, "Jrue ain't gonna get paid." He said the Celtics have a starting 7. Man, the Celtics, man, I ain't gonna lie. This was a good deal right here. I like this move for the Celtics. This was a good ass trade for the Celtics, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I like it. I like this move. Simons can hide on defense. Right. I ain't gonna lie. This is a good trade for the Celtics, though. This is a good trade. Like, even with when Tatum comes back, hopefully he still be he can be the same Jason Tatum we all know with an Anfernee Simons. I ain't gonna lie, that's nice. That's nice. I think Porzingis is gonna get moved too. I expect Kristaps Porzingis to get moved. I don't think Kristaps Porzingis is going to be at the Celtics. Again, I see them move Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah, I really do. I think they move Kristaps Porzingis. I think they keep Derek White. They keep Jaylen Brown. I'm not sure about Horford though. Not sure about Horford, what they do with Horford, but yeah, for sure. Jaylen Brown, Derek White. I'd be very surprised if they trade them two guys. I don't think they do it. So Porzingis is coming to the Bay Area. Yeah, I can see. I think they trade Porzingis. I'd be surprised he's still there. I really would. But it's gonna be pretty much a lost season next year for the Celtics. And I'm interested to see what the Indiana Pacers do too, knowing that Tyrese Halliburton tore his Achilles. God bless his soul. Hope everything work out for him. Wish him the best. Full recovery. You got Miles Turner. He's gonna be a free agent. There could be a team like the Detroit Pistons. Throw them some money because they do got the salary cap to do this. They can pull off a move like that. So you said watch Jrue go to another contending team to win. Yeah. And yeah, by the way, in other news too, I saw the Dallas Mavericks and Daniel Gafford agreed to a 3-year deal. So the Dallas Mavericks, there was some ramblers going on. Maybe they moved Gafford, but they signed Gafford. They gave him a 3-year deal. So they got Lively and Gafford, Anthony Davis, the number one pick. It's likely gonna be Cooper Flag. So hey, they front court. I mean, it's set. Now what Dallas want to do is get a point guard. Now I don't know what's gonna happen with PJ Washington. See, you still got some moving parts, y'all. You got PJ Washington out there that could be available. I would love to have him on the Clippers. I would love to have him on the Clippers. I ain't gonna lie. We need a player like that. The Clippers are looking to move. I think they're shopping Norman Powell. I don't think they keep Norm. Amir Coffey gonna be gone. Yeah, so there's still a lot of moving parts out there. The Lakers aggressive. They trying to make moves. Man, it's gonna go down, y'all. Yeah, Chris Paul. Chris Paul wants to play for an LA team. Chris Paul wants to come back to LA. I think Chris Paul wants to go to the Clippers or the Lakers. He would like to play at home, be close to his family. He said, hey, so if the deal is $3 or $54 million, then still can be traded. Yeah, she probably can, Ange. Probably can. But as far as I know, they re-signed him. Yeah, they might reroute him, trade him at some point. But as of now, they re-signed him to a 3-year deal. So until somebody puts something out there that he getting traded, he's a Dallas Maverick. I wouldn't want Porzingis on the Clippers though. I wouldn't want Porzingis on the Clippers. Nah, he's too injury prone, man. I wouldn't want to pay him that money. He can't play 75-80% of the games. Nah, that's not what the Clippers need. Yeah, I think Chris Paul. Chris Paul's trying to get back to LA, so it's gonna be interesting to see what he brings to the team. I mean, he's not the same Chris Paul. He could be a good vet on your team for real. Young players can learn from. You saw what he did with the Spurs. Said Anfernee Simons a sneaky pickup. I love this pickup. I love this pickup for the Celtics. I do. I like this pickup for the Celtics. What up, Sam? Chris Paul need to retire. Said maybe Mitchell Robinson for the Knicks. I ain't heard nothing about that. A team like the Raptors, y'all, they got a lot of pieces on their team. John Collins might get traded to the Lakers. Yeah. The Lakers, man, they trying to get my boy, John Collins. Yeah, they trying to steal John Collins. What up, Mass? What up, y'all? He said, what up, Jabbar? He said, is this good for the Trailblazers? This is what I want to know. Y'all. Because I don't look. Do we believe did they trade for Jrue Holiday to use him as an asset to get more assets. See, I'm thinking that's what it is, because they did it. They did it with the Milwaukee Bucks. They traded for Jrue Holiday, right? And they flipped him for Malcolm Brogdon. So I'm thinking they're gonna use this Jrue Holiday trade and go get some more picks from a veteran player. You feel what I'm saying? That would make more sense to me. Shout out to Cliff Hill. He said you be grinding, bro. I appreciate it, homie, for the 5-piece. I think that would make logical sense to me that they get Jrue Holiday. Because look, all these draft picks in this draft, I mean, they're viable picks. So if you're a team like the Clippers, you got a first-round draft pick, right? The Clippers, they may be interested in Jrue Holiday. Hey, we want that first-round pick for this year's draft, and you match up the salary, and then you got a deal. I can see something like that happening. Maybe it's the Clippers or another veteran team out there. But for the Celtics, I think the Celtics they focus on getting under the second apron. I think getting a young piece like Anfernee Simons, man, that's big. That's big right there. But they want to get on that second apron. That's a lot of money they had to pay out. If they keep Jrue Holiday, they still got to pay, if I'm not mistaken, did they already pay Jason? I don't think they paid Jason Tatum. They paid Jaylen Brown, right? Did they even pay Jason Tatum yet? Or they paid them both? Let me see. Did they pay Jason Tatum? Yeah, so they did. They paid him. So he got his $314 million. Okay. Who haven't got paid though? Somebody didn't get paid, right? Yeah, he got his $314 million. That's right. Who didn't get paid? Yeah, because Jaylen Brown got his $304 million. Right, both of them got paid. That makes sure somebody else is supposed to get paid. Derek White, what's his contract looking like? Yeah, both of them locked up. They got Supermax. That's right. Then you got Derek White. I wouldn't trade Derek White though. There's no way I'm trading Derek White. Derek White younger. That's why it's easy for them to get out Jrue Holiday. That's why that was easy for them to get out Jrue Holiday. Yeah, but look, I'm telling you, they want to get under the second apron. Even by March, you can see right here. If you look on your screen, I mean, clearly, look, this trade right here gets them $18 million below the second apron. Somebody else is supposed to get paid. Yeah, I don't think they should trade Derek White anyway. Man, you keep Derek White. Yeah, I like Derek White. Young, he's still in his prime, right? Still one of the best role players in the league. I think Derek White is on a 4-year deal. Yeah. Is Jrue Holiday staying? That's what I'm trying to find out. What is Portland? See, I think Portland gonna use him for an asset. I do. I don't think I don't see him staying with Portland. Maybe Portland think they going to playoff run. That'll be surprising though. Yeah, because Derek White, he under contract to 2029. So they most important players on this team are under contract. So yeah, that makes sense. Look at Kristaps Porzingis. That makes sense. Derek White, he under contract to 2029. Jaylen Brown and Tatum, they locked in on they locked in on long term deals. See, they got to make a decision with Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, he had signed a 2-year, $60 million deal. So yeah, I definitely think they're gonna move his contract. They probably on the phone right now looking for buyers. Yeah, they're gonna trade KB. Yeah, I believe it. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think though, man. Um, hit the like button on this live stream. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Showtime. Holla at y'all later.